I'm a retired professor, Purushothaman. I'm making this presentation for this today's program, InnoVex 2026. This is on sustainable development for national development. This is internet-based framework called SIDDIMGAL leadership program, good for the nation. I am Dr. Purushothaman, founding curator of SIDDIMGAL. Our website is at SIDDIMGAL, siddimgal.org. You are welcome to join this. SIDDIMGAL leadership program is good for the nation. It's free, self-motivated, evidence-based leadership training. You get certificates also. It's an independent, voluntary, not-for-profit, freely decentralized. There's no money involved. If you ask who are we are the people, the students, the women, professionals, NGOs, government, and citizens. We all come together, and community creates space for leadership. You are important. We are together, one team. As one team, we build the nation. SIDDIMGAL is a term that I had taken from Sumerian, inspired by their leadership, and you can see the floor plan and kind of front elevation, the tower, the meeting hall. So now you visualize we, one team building the nation. Meditate on this every often. When you think, meditate, we, one team building the nation. We have theoretical and practical framework to rely on, but just to start with, you can develop these in course of time. These were as part of my PhD and its outcome. I was most motivated by Kolb's experiential learning cycle, ISO PDCA continuous improvement, and the EPICS model of Purdue University, that is community design approach of Purdue University, is very good to replicate here in India, and we should every institution, colleges, universities should have a hand on it and experiment. In both government and private services, I was a quality person, so I'm very happy to tell you, think quality all the time, think quality, and it is easier and cheaper and economical and is good to do for our nation. As part of our framework, we have Kolb's experiential learning cycle that is very personal. So you create an experience yourself or for others as a teacher, as a leader, as a person interested in welfare. So you, after creating that experience, see how it had impacted, uh, reflect back, and then abstract it, theorize, and then make models and implement those models and test how again that experience is created, and go on like this till you get better and gooder, better and good outcomes. It's a process for both at personal level as well as for whatever you do in the context of people, for the good of the people. I said I'm also a quality person, so I'm most inspired by this cycle. There is also an action research and also a quality Veda kind of a mantra. So plan anything that you want to do, plan, do, and check whether they are meeting your requirements, satisfying, and then correct it, act, and repeat this cycle. So iterative, every time when you have a project, do this, and you iterate towards a good and better solutions. I was also inspired by this EPICS model of Purdue University, There's nothing but engineering projects in community services. If you are an engineer or if a doctor or a lawyer or from social services, any discipline, any branches of sciences or engineering or arts, you can be the part of this team that as a multidisciplinary team that creates an environment for you to work together, understand the problems in multidimensional this one, and particularly applied at grassroots centered problems. So no, it's not necessary only for grassroots, but grassroots give an additional edge of satisfaction. So professionals and students come together and work, and students learn the apprenticeship through the best hands of the professionals. Together they provide solutions for the problems faced by people. This is very critical. Providing solutions for problems faced by people is one of the major objectives of higher education. So think about it, work on it, be part of it. You are welcome on this process. Practice is what the lesson I learned right from my boyhood, and perhaps it's an outcome of my PhD thesis. And practice is very essential for you to become any professional or any expert in any field that you have chosen. It can be medicine, engineering, science, social sciences, or any field. There is no restriction on it. But by practicing, you become an expert in the field. I want you all to be the experts, and being expert, you become the leader. It is not only the political leader, it could be administrative leader, it could be in any sciences or branches of arts. You can become a leader and a specialist. And this lesson that I could put a hand on Sumerian. Their school, E. Dubba says, very essence, practice and practice. They have been put on hardship, but that is having that fruits of that specialized expertise in a given field. That is how they could invent many of the early modern, early innovations in human recorded times. That was about 5,000 years to our present time. This is one of a lesson and the definition I came across while doing my BE Civil Engineering at Government College of Technology, Coimbatore. It is also seen as an appropriate technology definition, but this is very good for engineering definition. It is the art of providing ingenious solutions to local problems using local resources for the benefit of the local people. So local people are put in the front. So that is the essence of the EPICS model also. So think about it every time when you think of engineering, any solutions, any problems, whether it is benefiting the local people, whether you are using the local resources optimally, and you are solving the local problems in an ingenious way, means a better way, optimal way, and the best way. Whatever you can describe, you can describe in that way. And multidisciplinary teams of students and youth join with the professionals to provide this in the EPICS model. And we also encourage that model to be implemented in our SIDDIMGAL framework. I like the collective leadership and spiritual leadership when I studied my MBA from IGNO. This collective leadership is one very what you call supported by the founder of the Wipro also, and I like that. So leadership could be many, but you have to discuss, you have to be together, you should be collaborative, cooperative. So if you have that mentality, the collective leadership would be optimal solutions. So there is no one leader, there is no many divisions, but you all come together Together we bring optimal solutions to community identified problems, and local centric, a highly distributed system is the method that we are looking at. In fact, this proposal is also collaboratively designed and framed with the help of LLMs, especially ChatGPT, Copilot, and Google AI, Gemini. And this phrase is, particularly framed by ChatGPT. So how our method on the problem is problems, solution pathway, implementation, reflection, growth, and practice. It's together. We have together LLMs and human have come together to frame this frame this network framework. So here students complete real projects. You are going after the real projects. You complete your degree. You get a certificate. You trained in leadership. What corporates want? They want leaders who will take up and bring solutions to their problems and also to their customers' problems, and finally the public get benefited in that. So in our framework, professionals mentor transformation, women lead innovations. They are part of it. They are the central part of our program. They bring out their problems. We provide solutions, or together we find solutions. And youth act with the courage and confidence. So it's an opportunity. Be part of it, and there will be something that take for everyone who takes part in it. As I said, it's a collaborative work with LLMs. Through collaborative framework, these have been designed, and it in itself is an innovation. And in addition to that, students get evidence-based certificates aligned with new education policy 2020. So that will help nation. It will help you as students or scholars, and it will help the institutions, and the corporate also get benefited because it's evidence-based certificates. The reliability would be high, and as a quality person, I'm very sincere and particular on that. I had also worked in government services and private services and had my own enterprises, small though, but it's okay, it's fine. So you are all welcome into this framework SIDDIMGAL leadership program. Reflecting on our own experiences and our own actions and thought is one of the gifts that God had given us. Or naturally, we are gifted, endowed with that. So look at what Tata says. He says, nothing worthwhile is ever achieved without deep thought and hard work. In fact, it is a reflection of his own life achievement, attainment, and the traditions that what we have Tatas, and we have Tata institutions, Tata Institute, IISc. I'm very happy, proud to be a student, alumnus of IISc. Join IISc. So even you need not be a student, but you can join together with scholars who are alumni of IISc. You will have an opportunity to work with them, and you can learn a lot. So that's a great opportunity for you. Be part of this. This is also good for reflections, and I used to think of Abdul Kalam. I met once when I was in ISC. We spoke about briefly on breakthroughs. And so breakthroughs are there in all of my professional life. What are the breakthroughs? What are the engineerings that I do? It's time for you to wear the caps of the leader in you, or the leader whom you admire. So it's an opportunity for reflection. Every day you reflect, or whenever you think, when you are happy, you just reflect. When you are sad, you just reflect. Or when you are in trouble, just reflect. reflection gives, it's a doorway for new ideas, innovations. Say what 5,000 years back, the Sumerian Yiduba, the school, told their students. It's very interesting. I'll read that. Early morning, wherever you are, wherever you are, in the college or at home or in the market, or kind of that way, get up. That day you get up early, go around, talk to people and understand their problems, solve their problems. Today you are young, Dub, you are young Tupusali. You are the intelligent fellow, young intelligent fellow. Tomorrow you are the leader, Tupsar. So we'll say, sir. So if you could achieve, even otherwise, the star in you, the greatness in you should evolve as you get up early in the morning, go and talk to the people, understand their problems, and try to solve them. You will be in the pathway of becoming a leader. As we are completing this, perhaps you are already a leader in you. You would be setting your first step towards that. And I congratulate you to having listened this presentation up to this point. It's great. Congratulations. So the immediate step that you can do is take the leadership thoughts, take home. The idea, you have already got it, take home and think on it, reflect on it, and take steps. Think yourself as a leader. You don't require to be a leader of any particular type. You be yourself. You find out what leadership that you have. So this platform, SIDDIMGAL, gives you that net-based, free to join and free to work, and wherever from home you can work on it, work through it. So you will be one of the team member of the core group. So join SIDDIMGAL core group, but less talk, more action, more thinking and more acting, and of course you can discuss. So I'm happy that through this program I could convey some of my thoughts to you, and you are all welcome to be the leaders of India. And you have already begun the journey. I congratulate and Jai Hind. Namaskara.